are not perfect, but despite our imperfection, we have lots of traits that makes us admirable to other nations. What kinds of traits that makes us Filipino a great people? And what kind of people that makes a great country? The first trait is hospitality. This is one of the popular traits of us Filipinos. We are used very friendly and welcoming to our guests. Thanks to the Filipino hospitality, the Philippines is one of the best destinations of tourists who seem to enjoy the marvelous beauty of the nature and innate friendliness of our people. In addition, most Filipinos can understand and speak English, the universal language, making it easier for tourists to connect and communicate. Next on my list is faith on God. We Filipinos are very faithful people. Whatever our religion is, we remain grounded and we don't lose hope for better future. Faithfulness and hopefulness keep Filipinos kind, positive, and determined to achieve goals no matter how difficult they may seem. Third on my list is cheerfulness. So what is cheerfulness? Let me explain. We Filipinos seems to be able to smile despite many problems we face. Not even typhoons or other natural disasters can seem to take us down. In spite after tragedy, we remain positive and hopeful, joking around to forget our problems. From comedies and TV shows, these traits tends to show this side of us. This is as far as one can see that humor is very evident in our country. Fourth on my list, helpfulness, also referred as bayanihan or unity in spirit. Most Filipinos, especially those who live in province, are being close with their neighbors. The people in the neighborhood seems to know each other, talk each other, and protect each other. Fifth in my list is thriftiness. Philippines is a growing country. There may be some who don't need to strive hard in order to meet their needs, but there is many who experience poverty, and we tend to avail discounts in order to save some cents in our pocket. Number 6. Obedient and dutiful. What is obedient and dutiful? Filipinos are known as courteous. We use the word po at opo to show some respect to others. And some people today use mano po. So what is mano po? Mano po is a gesture of putting your hands into their forehead. But sad to say, it is fading. Last on my list is resourcefulness and creativeness. What is resourcefulness and creativeness? We Filipinos are known for ingenuity creative, whether it's in art, music, business, and technology. Despite of lack of financial resources, many can come up with brilliant ideas. Several of us are also good in recycling trash and turn them into useful products.
We Filipinos also have a negative sides. So what are those? And here let's find out. As what it shows in the pictures, some Filipinos lack discipline. So why is that? We Filipinos lack patience and are unable to delay gratification or reward, resulting in the use of shortcuts in skirting the rules, as in palusot syndrome. After that, we have bahala na. What is bahala na? Bahala na is closely related to I don't care, or Filipino usually say bahala na when they are unable to decide their next course of action, or when they have no idea what will happen next. Next of that, we have colonial mentality. People who possess colonial mentality have a perception of ethnic or cultural inferiority that is a specific consequence of colonization. For Filipinos, this involves an automatic and uncritical rejection of anything Filipino and automatic and uncritical preference for anything American or white. Next, we have crab mentality. Crab mentality is widely used term in the Philippines given to Filipinos who always try to pull down the other Filipinos who are succeeding in life and getting already ahead of them. These traits is not unusual to us. It's actually one of the common bad habits of many Filipinos. People with crab mentality are everywhere. Next, manana habit. Manana habit is one of the most negative traits of some Filipino people. It means mamayana in Filipino, or to do a certain thing in a later time. It is a procrastinate way of doing things or simple means of finding a way to delay a work to be done. And lastly, we have ningas kugun. The Filipino phrase ningas kugun is used to describe a Filipino trait. Its literal meaning is defined as burning of kugun grass, a grass that only burns brightly after the few seconds it was lit. Being ningas kugun impedes our path in reaching our full potential. I may present it in a funny way, but it's the reality of the Filipino that we have. And that ends here. Thank you so much for watching, guys. See you next week. Bye bye.